Man, that one on Friday. Shit. All right, come on, come on. It's a beautiful day to blaze some good. A beautiful day to blaze some good. Would you be kind? Please like mine. Hello. Oh. Christmas Eve. And say, well, no, it's Christmas now. Oh shit, I forgot. Well, Merry Christmas to anybody who's watching. I wouldn't say Merry Christmas Eve, but I kind of did intentionally run this late because I wanted to go into Christmas. So here we are. Merry Christmas. I like to fuck around. Happy Christmas. Got some old new limey, because it's like lime green stuff I'm smoking on. I'm gonna get a picture on one of these days. Some good. I think I should put it in one before it's gone because smoke the shit out of this. Anyway, it's Christmas. I want to go ahead and put in my reflections for being that it's Christmas. You know, it's a little bit different for me right now because, you know, my family's away. It's like the first time in like 2 years I have like an empty house, so it's bad crazy. But, you know, I don't have children or anything like that, or girlfriend or something I can spend time with, so there's not much that I can do as far as give or receive gifts, but, you know what I'm saying, it's still fun and happy time. You know, real chill. You know, the atmosphere outside is festive and, you know, people are doing their thing, family and stuff like that. So it's all good. It's all good. So just reflect on the fact that, you know, for next year, I definitely want this time frame to be a lot different. and I do have goals. And so far for this year, I've reached some of my goals, and I'm preparing for my goals next year. So it's reflecting on the fact that, you know, as soon as J1 hits, it's time to get to work. Got like mad goals to reach, so it's just bugged out because, you know, my goals are based on or the achievement that I'm reaching for. You know, the goals that I do have, you know, depends on how I produce and what I can produce. So that's just the thing that's sort of racking my brain out. How to elevate? Because the first album, which is EDM, you know, that's done. I'm not doing any more to it. I've done all I could do physically with the computer I have, you know, because I can only do but so much. I don't have a lot of room, a lot of space. CPUs go crazy. CPU usage while recording the tracks is wild, so it's like so hard to add. So it is what it is. I didn't get to do too much editing, you know, mixing and mastering it the way I wanted to, because again, you know, I don't have the powerful computer enough to pull off. So I did the best I could. It's weird shit, but it's what it is. So for me, it's just to elevate everything that I've done. Got a few, you know, little animated characters I've been doing stuff with last year. I did it for a while, but it was just sort of meh, you know what I mean? So I elevated that like a motherfucker. That's when I finish that shit, it's gonna be bonkers, you know. And so basically, it's not like a lot of work to do. It's not work. The only thing that only sort of trepidation I have with any of this work that I have to do, you know, is the whole idea of doing what you can and what you got. Because, you know, I got vision and so I have a vision, I have an idea of how I want things to go, but sometimes, you know, financially it's hard to be able to do it, but, you know, I definitely start work on Monday, but start work in January, another new job, so that's how I'll be able to sort of fund things, and then go from there. So it was mad cool, because I got like, on Kick, I had a few more followers, which is cool. Definitely cool. I had a lot more views, like on Friday's video, which is mad wild. You know, and had all these people talking to me. I didn't even realize, because I was still looking at Streamlabs. I wasn't watching the Kick. So it's mad crazy, because, you know, people was like trying to conversate with me. You know, I've been in this shit for a long time, and just, you know, only people that really been conversating is trolls. So, you know, to even know that there are actually people that want to conversate, that's mad cool. I just sort of missed it. So obviously the goal is to get more people and monetize this and then monetize my YouTube. So that's a goal I can hope I can reach by the end of January. Because I definitely need it. Because it's great, you know, have this new job and shit, but I don't last long. It's a temporary job anyway, so it's, you know, helping customers with their using specific tax software. So once tax day is here, job's done. So the goal is to have it. I mean, I want it monetized by January, but damn, Christmas. I know. I remember being a kid. Shit, in New York, it was. That's where I'm originally from. You know, New York Christmas is a whole different thing than it is like down here in Florida. You know, not the mood behind it, not the idea behind it, but just the way it looks. So if you're talking about, say, like a movie, sort of like the cinematography of a movie, you know, the general atmosphere, you know, and this is back in the '80s. I'm sort of recollecting. So, you know, lots of times it's mad snowy. That was, you know, they had the white Christmas sort of idea. Yeah, we had plenty of those. Yeah. And, you know, like I mentioned previous weeks, it's crazy because, you know, like I was sort of mentioning last week on Friday, was the general way New York was decorated, you know, all the different activities. You know, you also have, the tree in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? They have the lighting of the tree. You know, you can go ice skating and shit like that. All the mass shopping, all the different foods. I know now, you know, everything's a little more corporatized, but still. Generally. Excuse me. Generally with those, you know, you could always just, as background noise, you can just sort of, you know, because the corporate entities reflected in everything. So, you know, obviously, you know, when the time intertwined with that, but you know, still can't kill the spirit. And that's essentially what they're trying to do, is to get this the digital, electronic, sort of techno supremic. That's even a word. Sort of like to replace, you know, the production number one. You know, just the whole predict to also, you know, to replace just humanity in general. So despite all the negatives that are there involved with this holiday, despite, you know, the corporate takeover of the spirit of the holiday, you know, you just have to sort of see past that. You know, only cling to what's real, you know, and organic. Way overused word, you know, but just cling to that, so that the experience, you know, is more true to life than, I don't know, talking mad shit, right? But anyway, still drinking on, well, actually, yeah, the Nescafe. Favorite coffee. I can't say, I don't know. People's been bugging me how I say certain words, you know, being that I'm from up top. And certain words that I didn't lose the accent on. So it's pretty wild, like sausage. I don't know how. Coffee. I can't say any fucking way. Yeah, New Year's is definitely going to be. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be wild because it's not like I'm gonna get up and go out and do something. That's just always a recipe for disaster. Plus, there's other various reasons why I wouldn't, but you know, it's always a representation of out with the old and with the new. So it's always new. So that's what I'm looking for. Just an overall change in the mentality because you're starting over again. So back to square one on the hamster wheel. I mean, it's always weird to me because everything starts over again. Why can't it just continue? Just. It's a mental thing because everything still, regardless of what, continues. So it's just a reset mentally because you still have to pay bills. That doesn't stop. You don't have to restart that. Now, you may have to, depending on where you live, you may have to renew your lease or your, if you have a mortgage, then you're not renewing that. But if you have a lease, you're renewing that. You know what I'm saying? So that, brings different changes. So in that sense, and I think it's all just to mess with you, mess with your pockets, to mess with your mind. Because why the hell is rent got to be so much, number one? And why do they get the, landlords have the ability to, every year when you renew a lease, up the rent? Now, luckily for us, like the last 3 times or 3 years, this year, include this year, but we're lucky because they want to raise the rent. Shit. $1,900. Yay! That's what the world needs, is sort of a reformation. Not a new world order, but just a reformation, a reform, a rethinking. Value, put a value on things differently. So the things that we need, like food, shelter, water, first things first is to get those back to being real. Take all of the garbage out of it, take all the pollutants out of it, because food, the water, the air, those things we need. So I don't know why. I don't understand, the pollution. It never made any sense to me because we need these things. So what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I remember clearly. When I was growing up, my room is the back of the house. There's a bathroom. As you walk out the room, you right to the left, bathroom. So if I'm thirsty, I just go over there and grab a cup of water. You know what I'm saying? Or go to the kitchen, put some water under the faucet. So we moved the floor, this whole notion of bottled water. It's like, what the what? And now, I go to make a cup of coffee. I boil the water from the sink. And the water's like an oily film on it still, even after being. So you can't even boil out the pollutants in the water. It used to be back in the day, we got even now, what I'm saying, a boil water advisory. So they want you to, any water you use, whether you're drinking or bathing with it, just get a shitload of it and boil it. But that ain't even working. It's like, yeah. Or you go to the meat market, and we always go there because the meats, you can always get meat cheaper than the grocery store. But lately, I've been going to the grocery store a lot lately to get the meat, spending a little bit extra because the meat market it's been like that for a few years now. It shouldn't be, but so like they give you like these deals, right? So you get like 5 pounds of like thighs, chicken thighs. But I swear them fucking things are dinosaur thighs. Yo, they should be like, you know, like, what do you see a chicken with a thigh like that? How? These big dog-sized chickens. These Dickens. That's what they got now. A bunch of Dickens. Yo, that's bugged out. Or you get like the and it's crazy because they give you like the deal, so you buy like 5 pounds like mad cheap, but 5 pounds of these big ass fucking brontosaurus fucking thighs. You know what I'm saying? It's not as much as if they were regular thighs. So that's why you had your papa to go to the grocery store, because then you get, I mean, they polluted probably a whole different other way, but they normal size thighs. Or even just the thigh leg quarters. The wings look like pterodactyl wings. Oh, you see turkey be bloated turkeys? Motherfucking brontosaurus. Yo. Whatever, man. I mean, I don't know what I mean, really. Because half the time she doesn't know what the fuck they're making this stuff. Like, yo. The hell you putting in the chicken? I don't know. And like, I really don't eat chicken. Like, I eat a little bit of pork. You know what I'm saying? I like bacon. I eat the shit out of some bacon. That's about it. As far as the pork goes, well, salami, I like salami. Salami and bacon. But I don't like pork roast or like whole pieces of pork, or like them motherfuckers be like eating like pork belly. Just, nah. Beef, a little bit. I can't eat. I'm really not big on eating a whole bunch of steaks. I know. Of course, who wouldn't think that I wouldn't eat fucking big loads of meat, but I don't. Chicken. And these days, it'd be more like those Dickenbergs. That's what I'm calling from now on. Dinosaur chickens, Dickens. Shit. By the way, it's just crazy. You know, you gotta figure a way around the pollutants now. Can't boil water to get rid of the pollutants. You gotta eat the Dickens. You know what I'm saying? Spray it in the sky. But still, that's the whole point. You know, I know a lot of stuff is sort of a downer, but you know, the whole idea is just to recognize, you know, that all this stuff is just sort of hurdles against each other, sort of things that we gotta fight against. So stay true to the real message, you know, of family. You know what I'm saying? Love. Stay true to the message of happiness and enjoying, you know, what these times bring. You know, obviously, don't relive the past. You know what I'm saying? Don't live all the negative moments that could happen, because then now that influences your, you know, your decisions, which are most certainly put you down that path. You know, just enjoy this shit. That's the way it be. Anyway, this supposed to be it's supposed to be Christmas Eve cast, so I will be back on in a few more hours speaking to me. The sun is long. The sun is long. See, I messed it up. The day is long. The sun is hot. You might as well smoke if you got some pot.